Absolutely, Mike, and very exciting out here. We're at the First Responders demonstration. I have the pleasure of being joined by Aaron Bryant of the FEMA Indiana Task Force, Greg Pope of the Austin Fire Department, and we have the MTIGR robot. First, tell us a little bit about this, Aaron, and what exactly this robot does.
The MTIGR stands for the Microtechnologies Ground Robot. It is just a tool that we can use to help us find victims in collapsed structures. If we have a RAD event or a biological event that we personally can't get into, we can use these robots to help us find victims. They're just another tool that we can utilize that helps keep the responders maybe out of a little less harm's way.
And Aaron, where did this all derive from? When was this robot first created?
They were created to help with people overseas, dealing in Afghanistan and Iraq, dealing with maybe some of the similar situations that we might be dealing with here. And now that technology has just come full circle, and now we're utilizing it to help us find victims.
And Greg, what about for you? Because at a fire department in Austin, you guys are one of the first to be utilizing this type of robot in an unmanned
in an unmanned capacity.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And we're also utilizing this with aerial assets also. We have just got a COA, or Certificate of Authorization, to actually operate unmanned aerial systems in the city of Austin in Class Charlie airspace. So we're actually working with the MTIGRs and the aerial assets to kind of combine and marry them together to try to get a better response for the citizens of Austin and the surrounding areas, and be a platform for the state of Texas and hopefully nationwide, in order to be able to bring robotics into the fire service.
And how challenging, I mean, some of the robots inside, we're walking on the track, and a part of it is getting people maybe not educated or experienced using these robots. How challenging is it to control these robots for you guys?
At first it is challenging, but they're very intuitive, and with the controllers that the manufacturers use, it'll be very intuitive to today's generation with gamers and people who are interested in UASs and UAVs. They are not hard to use at all. So it's they're pretty easy.
Yeah. Aaron, how much more progress do you see with this model or with the structure and how it's created at this point?
Really, with this particular platform, the sky's the limit. There are so many different configurations that we can utilize with this. We can put sensors on it to detect biological or chemical weapons. We can use it to place waypoints for GPS waypoints, so other units can come in off of these. We can use these. It's not like your typical RC car where you only have a small area that you can use them. I've personally used these out to a mile and a half. So they have a long range if we can piggyback them together. It's really the sky's the limit for what these can do for us.
Yeah, you do this say that great. What about just inside on the track, degraded communication is something they're dealing with. How do these robots function, and can they function sometimes with that degraded communication?
Absolutely. In fact, these devices are really good at utilizing repeating technology. You can drive one of these things into a tunnel, and as soon as your signal starts to degrade, you back it out about 10 or 15 feet, and then you send a next MTIGR in, and you're actually able to piggyback or leapfrog communications way down tunnels. We've actually had 2 of these MTIGRs in. We've gone 150 yards down a tunnel underground in one of our water treatment facilities, and the signal's great, the video quality's great, and incredible assets to have in the fire service and for search and rescue.
Does this bring you back to childhood days at all? I feel like toys, joysticks, playing with contraptions like this?
Yeah, I don't know that we've ever grown up. So yeah, this is exactly